Hey y'all, welcome back to Proving the Truth. Welcome to this evening's video. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. In this video, we're going to be talking about how they predict 1 million people could die. So if you are new to this channel, please click that subscribe button down below. Be sure to tap the notification bell beside it so that you're notified when I upload new videos. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share so more people can see what is going on. So there's some news articles that has come out the last day or so where they are predicting 1 million deaths from the C-19 virus in China. All of this is coming after they say they have lifted the major zero tolerance restrictions that they had, and that they may have to consider putting more of those back into place before the death toll surges too much, because they say that a wave could kill 1 million people in this new model that they have predicted through one of their colleges. So they are recommending to reimpose some of the restrictions, and that movement could reduce the number of deaths if they was to go ahead and do it and put a hold on it, which we know that if they go back to closing down stuff like they did before, that's also going to affect us and more supply chain issues because so many products come from China. So let me tell you a little bit about what they're saying. Up to 1 million people in China could die from the C-19 over the next few months, according to some of the first projections since the government lifted many of its strict zero measures. So they're saying since they lifted all of this, now the death toll is surging. Even though they're also stating that they're not testing as much as they was before, but yet they know more people are becoming infected and the death toll is just going to raise. There's no doubt that China is in for a bad couple of months, is what's being said by James Wood, which is an infectious disease modeler at the University of New South Wales in Sydney, Australia. However, studies found that the number of deaths could be reduced with going back to some of the imposing of the restrictions and reduce the burden on hospitals if this was to start happening. It is never too late to flatten the curve, is what they are saying, which is something we've heard quite a few times over these last few years. If we just flatten the curve, all can go back to normal and we will return back to the ways that it was before. But yet, so far, nothing has went back to how it was before. Over the past month, the government has dismantled many of the restrictions it imposed to quash the virus's spread. It has ended the mass lockdown of entire cities, lifted restrictions on travel within between regions, and allowed people infected to isolate at home instead of in centralized facilities. Testing is now voluntary. And last week, the National Health Commission announced that it will stop reporting the number of infected people who have no symptoms. So they're not going to be showing the numbers as much, but yet they're going to be telling you that it's getting worse. We have heard stories like this so many times over the last few years. The main thing that we know we want to do is be prepared for if we go back into the lockdown stuff or we end up with more restrictions, or if they shut down China in such a way like they have, that the businesses are not operating at full, which means we end up with a lot more empty shelves and shortages than what we even have right now. So definitely get prepared for that, because they say over the next few months and into 2023, by the end of it, there will be over 1 million deaths. Actually, they're saying 1.6 million deaths by the end of 2023. So we're seeing a massive thing happen. We know that when they start telling us certain things might happen, a lot of times it does. So we want to be on the lookout for that, because just like in one of my last videos, I told you they have laid out the plans to stuff. Just like the plans were laid out for the beginning of this, it come to pass, and we're still in it and still dealing with it. So let's be prepared more this time than before. So thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Stay safe. God bless you, and keep prepping.